So I'm going to do the stretching now, and this is appropriate for, I think, the senior class, the inters, and I think the class before them as well. So might find some of the bits a bit tricky, but we'll give it a go. All right. So that was the junior 2 group, the seniors and the inters. Okay, so let's get myself sorted a bit. Oh. All right. Okay. You can see that I'm propping this up with sellotape. You can see it here. Oh, how unprofessional. Okay. There we go. All right. Okay, so feet together. Okay, take a deep breath in. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Take your left hand down the right side of your, take your left hand on the left side of your body and lean over. And lift up. So stretch out your spine and take it on the other side. Slide your right hand down, reach over. Lift up. Okay, we're going to cactus our arms back, so squeeze them down and look up. And reach your arms up again. We're going to fly so arms behind with chest forwards and try and keep your neck nice and long. We're going to fly down. Okay, bend your knees if you need to. Make sure your neck is nice and floppy and open at the back. So bend your knees a lot. Grab your elbows with your hands. We're going to go for ragdoll position. So rest your chest on your thighs. Make sure your neck is nice and floppy. We're just going to rock gently side to side. Make sure you do a nice deep breath into your belly. Now, and if you can, see if you can start to pedal your legs. And by that I mean bending one knee at a time and stretching the other leg. Okay. So now straighten both your legs. Put your hands on your legs if you need to. You can put them on the floor. Okay, and breathe in again. Come up. And then nice straight back. Okay, take it again over to the side. Breathe in up to the middle. Breathe out the other way. We're going to go for a little twist, so take one arm forward and the other arm back and keep your hips straight. So try and not, the arm that you have behind you, your hip's going to want to go behind with it. Try and push that hip forwards to twist. So bring it up again. Switch arms, so take one arm forward, one arm back, and the arm that you've got back, you're going to try and push that hip forwards and look out behind you and come up again. Fly down again, fly down through with chest, arms behind you. If you need to bend your knees, that's okay, we're not warm yet. Okay, and try and pedal out those legs again. Okay, and then tiptoe the legs out to second position. Okay, and begin, pedal the legs. The toes are pointing forwards, we're trying to push our bum up as high as we can. And we're trying to keep our back as straight as we can. To really stretch out the hamstrings at the back. Good. Okay, now we're going to start using our arms. So we're going to take our opposite hand to ankle. So stretch across. And we're going to bounce it. Bounce. And now try and keep your legs straight. Capital T position with our arms. So nice straight spine. Pulling your head away from your neck. And leaning forwards, bum back. Good. Good. Arms come forwards. So our biceps next to our ears again. Try and keep our neck, try not to crave it. Try and keep your neck nice and long. We're going to pull our elbows back. Back. Forwards. Back. Forwards. Pull it in. Last time. Back up to capital T. Now try and keep your legs straight. We're going to try and do those same twists. The bounce. Okay, hands down in the middle. Okay, turn your toes out to the side. Like that. I'm going to come down a little froggy position, okay? So bring your elbows into the inside of your knees. Bring your hands to a prayer, and rather than squinching down and having our back curved like that, you're going to try and Stick your bum out and have a nice straight back. And you're going to try and push these elbows in the inside of your knees. You try to push the two of them against each other to really open out your hips. Okay, we're going to try and stretch our legs now. So we're going to lift my bum up in the air until it's kind of at 90 degrees. Okay, I'll show you what I mean. Ready? Lift your bum up. Up, come back down. Up, back down. Up, back down. Last time. Okay, now put your hands down. We're going to try that again, but we're going to try and stretch our legs this time. Ready? And lift up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Every time you're stretching your legs, girls, if you try and think about when you're coming up, rather than just straighten your legs, try and think about pushing your knees back and pulling your kneecaps up by tensing these thigh muscles, tensing your quadriceps. So rather than just straighten your legs, try and think about really engaging them and squeezing them. Okay, now we're going to do our side lunges, so come down the side, point my toes up, turn my knee out, and lean forwards if you need to, so you can get your balance. And we're trying to stretch the inside of our thigh here by pressing it down. And we're going to go the other way. Again, just try and push that down. And you can roll on that ankle a little bit, so you can really feel the stretch a bit differently. Go the other way. And the other way. Now, I'm not sure whether this is the mirror image that you're watching or whether you'll be doing the same leg as me, I'm not sure. But for now, I'm going to say use your right leg, okay? So we're going to go onto our right leg. So our right leg's going to be in front in a low lunge, okay? So right leg in front, left leg behind you into a low lunge. When we're doing a low lunge, is what our knee over our ankle, and our back leg nice and straight, and a really straight back with an open neck at the back. And then come up and do a crescent lunge. So when you come into this, girls, try not to sort of sink down and stretch your back like that. You want your back nice and straight up and down rather than curved, because you're really just trying to get into this hip here. For your balance, you try and squeeze your thighs together, but what you don't want to do is knock that knee in like that. You want to keep that knee out so you can see your big toe below you. We're going to do 3 knee dips. Dip, dip, dip. Come into a triangle position, so both ankles down, both sets of toes pointing forwards. Try and extend all that front leg. If you need to bend your knee, that's okay. We're aiming for straight. If you need to put your hands on your legs for balance, that's fine. Or if you've got a book or something you can lean on, this is huge, right? But something like that you can lean on, that's fine. Okay, try and turn both your toes that way. Go wiggle your hips a little bit to feel the stretch a bit differently. We're going to go for some bounces now. Ready into low lunge and low lunge to triangle. In time, Rebecca. Low lunge, triangle. Really deep bounces. Back up, back down. Okay, stay in your low lunge. Take your left hand, so whatever leg is in front of you, take the opposite hand, put it next to your foot. Just open out. Now see if you can take that hand that's up in the air and see if you can stand up into a twisted warrior. Are you ready? Oh, fancy. Now see if you can windmill those arms round into a normal warrior. So you're pushing the outside of this foot, your left foot into the floor, you're pulling this knee back, you're grounding yourself, and this shoulder's pulled right back. Reverse warrior, so keep this knee bent, lean out over the back leg. And come back down to your low lunge. Good girls. Okay, knee down. Tiptoe this foot out to this, actually no don't. Into your low lunge. And now lift your chest up if you can. Keeping your hips forward, so try not to just come into a kneeling position. Try and keep forwards. And lift your arms up if you can. or one hand, or you can just have your hands on the floor if you need to. Okay, see if you can take your left hand round to reach for the foot that's behind you. And release that foot gently, so let it go gently down to the floor. Tiptoe your right foot out to the side of you. Take your elbows on the floor. Stretch out. And come up. So what you're listening to is the Allman Brothers. It's from the same album as Little Martha that you danced to, and this is called Melissa. Okay, square up your hips. Toes point up the ceiling. Nice straight back. Open out your neck at the back and go down. So by squaring up your hips, what I mean is, rather than your hips being at an angle, you want to have them really side by side, and that really stretches out the back of your hamstring a bit more. Now point that toe of the leg you're stretching and then lean out over it. And sit back on your bottom, toes point up the ceiling. Try and reach for it, just go as far as you can. Okay, to go into a jazz splits position, so take this leg out behind you. Can you still see my legs? Yeah. Try and turn your body so your fingers are at the same distance away from you. So not like that, try and twist so your arms are sort of parallel at the same length, and lean forwards with that leg. Come back up. I'm going to twist sideways. Okay, bend your right leg in for pigeon. So, and then take your left leg out behind you. So I want you to see if you can come up on the front of your thigh on that left leg. You're aiming to get this leg straight here, but if it's like this, that's alright. Okay, and lift up your chest and try and pull your shoulders back. And go down. And rest your forehead on your hands. I'm not listening to me own advice here. Get up over that thigh, Rebecca. And come up and breathe in, pull the shoulders back, and we'll do a little chest expansion here. So bend that. It's fine if you can't, you can just stay like this and do your own chest expansion by pulling your shoulders back. If you can, bend that back leg in. Grab with interlaced fingers your ankle and pull it back and open out your shoulders. And so you're hinging that foot away from you to open out your shoulders and your chest. And release it gently. Bring that left knee into your right foot, so you're in a sort of straddle position, and lift up, back down, lift up, back down. Good. Okay. Take that leg in front of you, your right leg, take your left leg behind you, and see if you can roll it to splits. Again, try not to lean forward. We're going to try and keep our back stretched so we can stretch out the quadriceps on the back leg. Good. Okay, we're going to go on the other leg now, but I'm actually going to pause it there because I think it'll take forever to load. So I'm going to stop it there. I'm going to start the next video on the left leg, then we're going to stretch out our hips with my butterfly position and box splits, and then we'll stretch out our back.